I think I lost my rudder or elevator. I'd love to see belts in the game. For our campaign, it'd be nice to have historical belts.
What do you mean belts? forcing belts or for aircraft or what?
Yes. Yep.
Well, you lost the wing there.
Yeah, I lost my elevators.
Now that the most problematic rounds have been dealt with, I don't see much of an issue. I mean, people can still kind of like exploit the belts because they can just put in like 100% de-wild or 100% mine shells or anything.
Yeah. So do 109s not catch his fire so like split second? I mean, I'm not saying I don't have a perfect set fires ammo load, but I fly both sides, right? So I always did feel that the 109s maybe caught a light a little too quick.
All right.
Maybe that was just my own opinion.
78 miles I've got down the coast of Wales.
But I haven't been lit on fire yet in this.
Yeah, so, well, there's a lot less fuel fires compared to the first beaters because you now have protective plates where they should be, and that's especially noticeable on the 109 and the Spitfire. The Spitfire used to catch fire in the first beater pretty easily, and now with the protective plate in place it's actually not as common anymore. It's not as impossible as with the current patch, but it's definitely takes a lot more to actually get a Spitfire on fire. And the 109s I think are also less flammable now than in the beta, more comparable to the current patch actually.
Oh, that's great news. That's great news. That's fantastic news. Because now I do have a little bit of blue bias. I do, I guess, now after being in 109C for so long. I still love the Spitfires though, so I like it when the
I think Ribs
down on numbers.
Is slowly getting nervous there in his bow.
What's that?
You ever had a look back?
Nice. Looking in the observer.
You want to go for a race? Just go full power and see how that goes.
Yeah, a race would be good.
You didn't say E1?
Wants to do an E4 and a 1A race later on. Is anyone on the deck?
Yeah, be done.
Let's do that. I think that's a lot of guys have wanted to see the Spitfire faster now on the deck.
I'm gonna thread the needle. Oh, jeez.
Back off and let you get up beside me if you want.
Okay. Yeah, you can throttle up. Oh, Tracer just went past my face.
Saw that.
I think he's picking up that
cool.
dead 88 on the...
Is that full throttle? Ribs and cry. What? Yeah, I'm at full throttle. No web. But yeah, radiate is about 60% closed. E1 is actually fairly fast on the deck now.
I'm running boost cutout, 84% prop. Rad's at 44.
I got 50 on my oil and 75 on my water. Okay, I'm going to turn course south.
think I'm catching you still, though.
You guys built the back seat here from scratch, right? Like the Team Fusion.
The observer cockpit?
Yeah.
Yeah. This looks good in here, man. Like, I'm in the back seat looking at all this stuff. I'm just like looking at everything. What are these like drum things back here with me?
The Canon
Ammo.
magazines.
Oh, neat.
Canon drums, because the first his banners were drum fed.
Can this be reloaded?
Well, they do reload automatically. Rear gunner or observer does that, like in the 110.
It's about 2.5 minutes to reload the Olicons in.
Yeah, in the 110 you have the same system. It's also drum-fed cannons, and the gunner takes, I don't know, 20 seconds per drum or something, 30 seconds.
See, I wonder if these cannons can shoot up another ship. The larger ones, see if it does any damage.
Okay, Sealevel, full power, no web. On the E1 I'm doing like 485 kmh. Gonna go for web now.
Yeah, my E4B's not. I'm bobbing around a little bit, but
I'm past.
I'm running 110, 100.
I'm past the 490 mark, more like 495 in the E1 web and 2,400 RPM. Yeah, 495. Don't know if I can hit the 500.
300 IS.
It's very close. I'm almost at 500 here on the deck.
My engine temps at 233 Celsius, 234.
Yeah, I think
Brad
my
at
engine must be
39.
near nuclear meltdown already. It's okay, actually. I think I could even close the reds a tad more. So like 35% open is like the sweet spot in the 109, it seems.
what RPM you running at
In the 109 or in the bow?
in yours right now? So 1.
Without web 2360 as per manual, and with web you can add another 100 RPM. Or at least that's the RPMs that the automation mechanism in the E4 tries to hit per official Daimler manual. I think it's kind of like rounded values, 2400 and 2500. But the automation hits or aims like 40 RPM below those. But the prop pitch automation on the 1.9s works a lot better now, because in the 4.312 the auto prop pitch is completely useless below 100%, and now it actually pretty much hits the projected values of the manual. So if you go like 1.2 ATA you get 2300 RPM, 1.1 ATA you get 2200, and before that you'd get your engine completely under revving at anything below 100.
I didn't know that.
It was horrible. I mean, if you were trying to cruise flight in 1.9, you pretty much had to disable the auto prop pitch, otherwise your engine would be running at anything but ideal parameters.
Yikes!
Did you see that?
Yeah, went over my head. You went pretty fast, man. Like, I haven't been able to catch up. I'm in E4B. I have a bomb rack on, but...
Oh, roger that.
Yeah, well, the bomb rack, I think, cuts down 10 kmh.
Could,
I've got my oil 35% open and the water about the same.
go through the trees.
Fortunately, you can actually hit the upper part of the trees and you won't detonate like a grenade, but go about mid trees or low end of the trees and you'll be puzzled by them.
Yeah, even Guy Gibson came back with bits of tree in his Lancaster. So we're in good company.
Yeah, I don't think the Lancaster is really bothered much by parts and bits of tree.
That's true.
Oh, that was scary. Oh, I'm catching up now.
Yeah, but down low, from my testings, the E4B, or actually the B versions of the 1.9, except the E1B, are the fastest. The E1B still has like the same engine as the E1, like in the current patch. There's no special low-old engine in that.
Let's get... How close are those coming?
Oh, really close. It's scary.
Okay, weapon turbo pursuit mode.
Oh, gonna run into you.
Ha! My web has caught on.
Oh, tree. Oh, I can't see you now.
Oh, I'm ahead of you, haha.
Oh, there you go.
But until the point where my web cuts out. It's actually really nice that Cliffs models the web mechanism in the 109 historically, because it was controlled by a clockwork mechanism, so you could engage that, then a clock would count down 1 minute, and after that it would automatically disengage.
Kind of cool.
Clever.
I don't know the kind of like cooldown on that, but I think in Cliffs it's like 15 or 20 seconds. 20 seconds. That's actually something that's missing from BOS, because you can actually use the web there as long as you want.
Oh, really?
But presumably you'll blow your engine.
Yeah,
if you use it too much.
that's an appendix to that, yeah. Until you blow your
So
engine.
the inbuilt safety mechanism is missing.
Ha! We are slowly outrunning that pesky bowfighter.
Wow, he's got no. Oh, I got hit that time.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did somebody actually compare the bow and the 110 in climb? So which one of the two actually climbs best?
Not sure if I have.
Pesky bullfighter?
Yeah, never get in front of a bow. Bad
Unless
things
it's on
gonna
ammo.
happen.
Wonder what Flug's going for.
Governor. Yikes. Anybody want a barbecue?
Fire.
Well, it's the first advent, so you have to light a candle.
Go for the other engine.
Save that for next Sunday. Pilot was... Were you killed by the fire, or because you hit
Yeah,
you?
I was killed by the fire.
Okay. Well, I assume that's near enough for the pilot to cause some severe burns.